What up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now that you're tuned in, let's begin with Infinite J's most recent trend. Right now, we have the ritual sacrifice of Lisa Marie Presley and Elvis Presley. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. One moment. All right. Well, this here was in the next up list. So I'm gonna get you guys over here. Come on now. For the big screen. Get my headphones. Check. Lisa Marie, big screen, check. And let's check it out. One moment. Yes. Okay, we'll sort it out here in a little bit. Until then, I'm sure you can find it. Let's continue without any further distractions. That arrow is not my arrow. Y'all see the arrow over there? Yeah, that's not my arrow. Anyway.
Of the famous Elvis Presley.
Hold on, what's going on here?
Now we're going to dive in.
This is someone else's content. Oh, this is the Gematria. That by numbers. That's what this video is. I've seen a couple of this guy's videos before, so y'all want to check him out, go to his channel, check him out. I'm sure he'll leave his link in the description below, and y'all can pretty much catch up with any artist that's had issues out there. Let's get rid of this fuzz. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yes, sir. Now today we gonna talk about the passing of Lisa Marie Presley, the daughter of the famous Elvis Presley. Now we gonna dive in on the keen connection between the two. So let's dive in. Now, first and foremost, though, I have to acknowledge the fact that Lisa Marie Presley equals 187 and 79, just like Society of Jesus, right? She even passed away on 56 date numerology, January 12th, 2023.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm thinking a year. The reason why I stopped this is because this guy, he go in depth, and if y'all hadn't checked his videos out again, go check them out. Yeah, go check it out. These numbers, if y'all are into the whole Gematria thing, y'all can find out a lot about yourselves. A lot of people aren't pretty much big into that, but you'll be surprised at the numbers that correlates with your individual self. It's a lot into that. So he decodes a lot of what goes on with celebrities, entertainers, athletes, anyone who's in the media. He breaks it down. I hadn't seen this one. I'm only doing it because this is a video that correlates with what we have going on with our individual artists.
Just like, once again, Society of Jesus equals 56 in full reduction. Now, if you don't understand what you're looking at, this is the practice of Gematria, turning letters into their numerical value, right?
And then I'll move me so that the way you guys can see his numbers down where Society of Jesus equals 56, the reduction, those numbers. So I'll get me out of the way. And y'all can see here what he's talking about. Okay.
A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Right? The English language forwards and the English language backwards. That is what this system is based on. And that is what you see in the mainstream media every single day. This year especially, they done kicked this shit into overdrive You hear me? These folks.
So as he's saying, this year he's speaking on last year, 2022. We are in 2023. I understand that y'all see the numbers at the bottom. 1 plus 12 plus 21, he's saying equals 23, but the year we are in now is 2023. Last year, again, check out his videos where he go in depth about a lot of what's going on in the year 2022.
Dropping like flies. You hear me? But come on.
In just 36 weeks, Universal Technical Institute can train you for a career in welding.
I'm
If
back.
you
We're
like
gonna
the
get ready to
idea
add.
of having a flexible career working with your hands, this is the industry for you.
Now, more importantly, that number 187 with Lisa Marie Presley equaling 187 in the English language forwards, and Society of Jesus equaling 187 in the English language backwards. Now we know that 187 is the California Penal Code for murder when she actually did pass away in California. What's going on here? Is this another murder by numbers? Now, Calabasas, California, the location of her passing synchronizes up with Mark of the Beast.
Yeah, before we get into that, big homie, let's you know what I'm saying? I don't want any negative vibes in the community. We don't need it here on the channel. I'm looking for, I have to hide this bad boy because, you know, I have children that like to roam the house when I'm gone. Which this office, this studio, this session of mine is off limits. So, of course, you guys know I like to light my candle. White for purity. We're going to bring in positivity. We're going to usher out all the negative vibes. And we're just going to keep the community safe. Keep positive vibes in here. And this is toast to you all. Sending blessings and positive vibes out to every individual out there who is on this channel, who is in this community, who is rocking with us on this team. I thank everybody who's tuned in, who have been subscribed, who is subscribed, whose post notification bells are on. And without further ado, let's continue.
With 234
And bring him back. Calabasas.
Now, Calabasas, California, the location of her passing synchronizes up with Mark of the Beast with 234 and 81. Now, this is in connection to her father, Elvis Presley. When we take his full name, Elvis Aaron Presley. Even his death location of Memphis, Tennessee also synchronizes with Mark of the Beast. So her killing was in a direct link to her father. Generational curses. These things are real. But come on. Right? Elvis Presley's killing was a direct link to his birthday. Remember, all these things that happen to these people is based on their birthday, their date of birth. The Satanic Bible states that one's own date of birth is the highest holiday in a Satanic religion. Right? So with Elvis Presley being born on the 8th of January, 8/1, when his full name Elvis Aaron Presley equal 81, Mark of the Beast equaling 81, Ritual.
Been on this channel. We've been doing Elvis for about 2 months, guys. Nobody told me his birthday was coming up, so happy belated to him. Didn't know that. 8th of January, and then he's breaking down these numbers that correlates with the connection to Elvis. So I may not do a lot of videos on this, and if I do, it may be on another. We'll go into a different segue with that, but we're gonna keep. We're doing this because of the collective. Let's do it.
Equaling 81. And the location that ritual took place when they finally got rid of him. Memphis, Tennessee, equaling 81, allegedly, right? Because it's a big, theory going on that Elvis Presley actually faked his death. It wouldn't surprise me. But come on. Right? Then she was born into this same numerology. She was born into the same curse. Right? Because she was born in the same location that her father died in. So she was also born and she also died by these same numbers, synchronizing with that mark of the beast. This is the system that these people are playing in. You live by their game, you're going to die by their numbers. But come on. This is also why Kobe Bean Bryant passed away also in this same location of Calabasas, California, because his name.
And I was going to bring up Kobe as well. That's around the time that I really started listening to this individual. I've known about Gematria. This guy just breaks it down and do death by numbers. I've looked at it because there's a lot of correlation, again, with dates, birthdays, time, and events. Look at the football player who collapsed on the field after tackle. He has videos on that. He has videos, guys. Just go and check them out. Let's see if I can pull up. We're gonna pull up right now his YouTube. Call Me Kinfolk. Okay, that's his deal down there. Call Me Kinfolk. Right under this tab, y'all see, right under where y'all see this at, right beneath it. I can't show y'all my cursor because I don't have that selected. Let's see. I can put it on there for y'all. I didn't ask for it to take my video away. And it did anyways.
Also,
it's never done like that before. Maybe they didn't want me to do it during the video. I don't know. All right, here we go. So, no. All right. So it's not. But y'all get the gif. Y'all get it. Y'all get where I'm coming from, right? Right.
of Calabasas, California, because his name also synced up with Mark of the Beast. More importantly, that number 81. Now, we know that number 81 was significant to Kobe Bean Bryant's career because that was the amount of points. That was the most amount of points that he dropped in his whole career was that 81. That was a tribute to the Mark of the Beast system. That's what people not realizing. And he also did this in his 666th game of his career. That's when he scored this 81 points. This was for the Mark of the Beast system.
Yeah. Again, he decodes a lot. And a lot of it makes sense. I give him 90%. I'll say he has like a 99% accurate rate when he does this, and it's mind blowing.
And that's why they killed him. That's why they wrote him off the script, whether he really passed away or whether he didn't. But this is why he went in the fashion that he went. It's all the same numbers that they're utilizing, y'all. They're recycling these numbers for these rituals. But come on.
All right, that's me. So
This game, you're not ready for it.
love that game. All right, back to the topic at hand.
right? This is why Lisa Presley passed away at the age of 54, because Mark of the Beast equals 54. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You can't make this up, man. They playing this game, and this is how they leave. Come on. Right? Because she also passed away, the reflection of 54, 45 years after the death of her father.
And that's the biggest thing, guys. If you look at the Gematria calendar, look at the reverse and the reflection, it has that. You have the reverse reduction, then you have just the regular reverse, you have the reflection, all these things. I'm not putting it in the retro category, but I am putting it on like the numbers in it of itself. Look at these numbers. Check these numbers out. That man breaks it down to the T. And this is reality. This is whatever design that we are in, whatever matrix that we are in, whatever this system that has us, that is orchestrating each and every one of our lives. Now, I don't want to go into depth about the whole conspiracy theory thing, but there's a lot to our own design, our own makeup, our own reality that we are highly unaware of. And this guy breaks down a lot of what's going on from beginning to end, from your birth to your death. You know what I mean? In between, there is some significance, but he seldomly touch on that. Seldomly, like, it's very minute. He don't even really go into depth about the in-between. That dash that's on the tombstone, he don't really speak on. He talks about birth and death. That's pretty much it. But again, let's carry on.
Which ritual equals 45? Now, what's interesting with this 45, man, this curse is deep into this family. Because if we look at the death of Lisa Presley's son, it is said that her son, Benjamin Keel, died by suicide at the age of 27.
More valuable information for me, because I didn't know that there was a grandson. I do remember in one video someone speaking about it. As far as Lisa Marie concerns having her child, and then yeah, I do remember. I actually touched bases on the video about him committing suicide. And that's the thing. It's so much information on social media. I've covered just a few, and it tends to go over your head because you'll forget you have so much going on. But this is wild, and you know, I don't know much about him, Mr. Benjamin. But this guy's giving us information on it as well. So this is another reason why I do these videos. I don't want to just bring this community together for just music. I like to be open-minded and expand my portfolio, you know, expand the catalog, expand it. Because that's what we are about. We're about growth, we're about expansion and, you know, development. So yeah. Now I will have some of these. See, now it's showing the cursor, like it waited for me to do that. So what I was trying to do is show y'all here. Call me Kinfolk. That's his name. So I was putting this up here to say it's underneath that because it wouldn't let me show it. But I figured if I just let it play a little bit, it'll pop up. But here's the cursor over here. So I can see now, you know. But, okay. Moving forward. Let's continue with Benjamin.
When ritual equals 27, this curse runs deep in his family. And I believe that it started with their father, Elvis Presley, his grandfather. This is the same parallel to the Marley family. We just talked about the grandson of Bob Marley passing away not too long ago. And his past.
And that's something I would definitely check out. I doubt I'll do a reaction on it. I doubt I have time to actually sit here and check it out because I do this community for y'all. Anything else, I leave it to my children that I watch stuff with them. But I'd love to check it out. Again, he got great content.
Was in connection to his grandfather, Bob Marley. And this is what's going on. These is generational curses. And these people is getting taken out by these same numbers, by the same system, by the same people. Right? But come on. Now, the day that Lisa, and just look at her, man, just look at her. It's all in her face. She looked like she was carrying around dark energy.
It's tired, bro.
It's all in her face. She like one of them freaky ass mama. You know what? Let me go ahead, man. Like one of them little freaky ass mamas. You hear me? That you could do something with when the son go to basketball practice. Man, she like a little freaky ass mama. Up to no good. Fucking all her son friends. Man, you know what, man? Man, she got family, man. Let me stop, man. See, I got such an my intrusive thoughts be taking over sometimes. Please forgive me. I'm a little slow. But if we take the day that she was.
That guy, man. I can't hate him for having his opinion. I don't agree or disagree with what he's saying. Everybody look like somebody. But I want to hear what's going on with this ritual, the sacrifice. That's what I'm here for.
Was born, right? February 1st, 1968. If we take it to the day that she passed away, she lived for a span of 659 months. Now, 659 is a prime number. A number that can only be divided by itself and the number 1.
I'm going to say this too. What are the odds of me putting this video on today, Friday 13th, 2023? It's 011323. 011323. That's crazy. So even in living, you don't have to be dead for these numbers to connect some way, somehow. I love numbers and I live by numbers, and there's power in numbers, not just death, power. I believe in it. I landed in one of my favorite foster homes, January 13th, back in 2005. So yeah, there's power in numbers.
Now, 659 happens to be the 120th prime number. Just like how she passed away due to cardiac arrest, which also equals 120. Now, with that number 120, Illuminati also synchronized that number 120, which also equals 120. Now, with that number 120, Illuminati also synchronizes with 120. And also crazy. 150 in the English language in reverse. Just like if you go over to her Instagram, she left behind 150 posts. Remember, always look at these people's Instagram. It's all.
That's another thing that I respect about it. He dives deep. Like he go into what they did, where they've been. I love a photo deal up there. Wow. And another thing, just from my own personal perspective on things. I woke up this morning, turned on television. It was cold outside. I was like, hey, are we expecting some type of out of the blue storm or, any kind of rain? I like to check the forecast before I go outside. No. When I turned on the news, of course, they were speaking about Mr. Tesla, Elon Musk, and Twitter. Right? Here I am presenting this video to y'all with Mr. Gematria. Let's get it.
Always a clue left behind. Now with that word Illuminati, man. This was on the same numerology that her father passed away on Illuminati numerology, 120 and 48.
Y'all see the connection?
They taking these folks out in unison.
You're the guy with the gun, the person who would do anything to protect the ones you love. But did you know you could go to jail for simply doing the right thing to keep your family safe? Don't end up behind.
Yee.
Right? Now, CNN, who always gives you the code. CNN says that Presley family says they are, quote unquote, shocked and devastated. You see how they always put this stuff in quotations? They giving you a clue. They giving you a clue Because if we take shocked and devastated equals 68 and 112. Forwards and backwards, reducing the letters with double digits to single digits. Now it equals 68 and 1.
Y'all really have to pay attention to this guy because he make a lot of sense. Look at January 12th. We're January 13th. So yesterday. What? Yesterday. Night, January 12th, 2023. Anyways, that's wild because I had this video up a month prior to me showing this, not knowing that how she died January 12th, 2023. We hadn't even touched that yet. Now, something's wrong there. Something's wrong there. But he's talking about how this highlighted segment, shocked and devastated. If you look at the numbers they add to what he's speaking about, 68 and the reverse reduction 112. Shocked and devastated. We'll get to the bottom of this January 12, 2023. I'm gonna see what he said. So I'm gonna bring that back just a bit. Let's see what he's talking about here.
And devastated equals 68 and 112. Forwards and backwards, reducing the letters with double digits to single digits.
112, January 1, the date 12, but the year 2023, that, hold on.
Now it equals 68 and 112, just like how Miss Presley was born in the year 68 and then died on 1/12. Man, come on, man.
Okay.
They putting this stuff right in front of you, man.
How you get
They laying it
2023?
out. They laying it out, man.
So y'all get what he said. Okay, so February the 1st. So January is 1, and then 12, those same significant numbers. And then February been 2, the first day of that, and then 68. And then that's where you get the shock and devastation from, or devastated, which is right here in the corner. Those numbers. 112, January 12. And then the year 68. Let's move on.
They laying it out. Right? Even if we take that date backwards, the 12th of January, we get 12/1, just like blood sacrifice, equals 121 in the English language forwards. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3.
Do y'all see that?
Now, 121 is the 11th square root number.
Do y'all see that? A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. So C, my deal is out, but I'll do it like this. A1. So you got January. He said take it backwards. So you have January 12. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. 121. So it'll be January 21st, but if you say go backwards with those numbers, it'll still be January 21st. And then where I'm sitting, you have the 11th square. Boom. Where I was sitting. Okay. Let's continue.
You know, 121, the square root of 121 is 11, right? Now, it's interesting that...
Yeah, I heard that.
Square root they want to play. Hold on. Let me pause this real quick.
Let me get me
okay, now, like I said, that number 11, right? Look how the universe works. We on the 11th minute of the video, right? But 11, on 11 date numerology is which she passed away on. And she also passed away 11 months and 11 days after her last birthday that she would see. Remember, she didn't make it to February. We in January. So we taking her birthday last year. You see what I'm saying? You have to take it last year and you have to take it after the death as well.
And so I may have known, because I found this video prior. Again, what he's saying makes a lot of sense because there's things that happened to me in the past and has taken place in the future. A lot of times they say, don't repeat the past mistakes. There's other saying that have a lot to do with that, but I'm gonna let him finish because he's going into depth and we don't need this to get sidetracked.
These deaths are circulated around these people's birthdays. But come on. Now her death comes 20 days before her upcoming birthday. This year, next month, 20 days, that death comes when death equals 20. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. For 54 years old, she ain't look that bad for, you know what? I keep, cause I ain't get through, cause you know white folks age like milk. Y'all know that. Y'all know that it ain't none disrespectful. I fuck with y'all cause y'all fuck with me. But come on now, okay, let me move on. She don't look that bad for 54. She don't. Man. But come on, man. Come on.
She really don't. She don't. I mean, that's neither here nor there. She don't. R.I.P. to her, you know, rest in peace. Lisa Marie. All right, I need to get out of my way so y'all can see this is 101. Do your math.
Because if we take August 16th, 1977, the day that Elvis Presley died, her father. Nah, he passed away on 101 date numerology. Now, this is another parallel to the daughter because the daughter's full name, Lisa Marie Presley, equals 101.
Yeah, those numbers.
In reverse full reduction. Now, 101
26 prime.
is the 26th prime number. Just like she passed away 2 weeks and 6 days before her upcoming birthday. Come on, man.
I say all the time. Too.
Now let's get to the Masonic coding.
Okay.
Let's get to how they put the Masonic ritual
Rush to
right in
hospital.
front of you. Now they said Lisa Marie Presley was rushed to the hospital. Now if we take rush to hospital, just like how they put it, no the. See, it's the reason why they talk the way they do, the way they type the way they do. Rush to hospital. Synchronized with order out of chaos. With 75, 222, 87, the reflection of 78. Now, order out of chaos is the 33rd degree Masonic slogan.
Yee!
Now, it's interesting that her father was killed on a day leaving 137 days remaining.
R.P. Lisa. R.P. Lisa. Guys, Lisa Marie Presley was an American singer and songwriter. She was the only child of singer and actor Elvis Presley and actress Priscilla Presley, as well as the sole heir to her father's estate after her grandfather and her great-grandfather died. This was yesterday, guys. So, I guess there's another video that I have that I said that I placed in my up next content. This is universal right here. This definitely has some significance to me getting this out to y'all because I just learned about this man. Just learned about his daughter. I've recently learned about the grandson. Just watched the Elvis movie this past week. Not knowing much about these people, I learned so much in 2 months or a month and a half. My heart go out to her family, whomever is left. Ooh, rest in peace, the soul. I'm at a loss for words, and this right here, just the kinfolk content, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Like, if y'all want to know about any celebrities, anybody that y'all have favoritism towards, or y'all just diehard fans too, go check them out, man. I advise y'all to do that. Because what's going on in society, we don't have all the answers to. And it's communities like this, it's community like y'all's or whatever that help each and every one of us get this information out, and for us to obtain more knowledge and to go seek more knowledge. I wouldn't have known of her passing if this wasn't a suggested video. Wow. Let's continue.
Which is the 33rd prime number. And you know what else with that 137 is interesting with that 137? Because
these are producers' reactions to the samples in the producer growth kit.
Yeah, okay, it's over.
they say that emergency responders were dispatched to a call in the 5000 block of Normandy Drive in Agaroo Hills, California at 10:37 a.m. Everything they tell you, is for a reason. They said they responded to a call for the girl at 10:37. When we know that 137 is the 33rd prime number. Just to drive my point home. Detroit, home of the biggest Masonic temple in the world, has 1,037 rooms in it.
Oh, wow.
Just like 137 is the 33rd prime number. Man, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, man.
It even opened on February 22nd, this largest Masonic temple in the world. It opened on February 22nd.
222.
Which order out of chaos equals 222. So even the opening of this temple was...
Call me Kinfo. Come on, man. Come on. Bro. Okay. I love that he keeps saying order out of chaos. Order out of chaos. Restoration, right? To be restored. In my past, I've always was trying to decode why Ricky Rose, better known as Rick Ross, knowing the Big Meech, always spoke on 222. We in room 222. She 22, 222. Y'all are probably like, what they got to do with anything? My thing about that is I was in a situation, right, where it was chaotic for me. And that stood out to me more than anything. And that's when I first started developing this, not numerology thing. It just got bigger for me. It enhanced it. But I started diving deeper and trying to decode why he put that in his song significantly. Because he was very adamant about this 222. Okay? Now, that may or may not have some type of relatability or correlation to what's going on, but to me it does. Maybe to y'all it doesn't. No, there's no maybe to it, because that's keyword. It don't. But since we in this thing together, I thought I should share that with y'all.
By the numbers, all of this, even the opening of this temple was by the numbers. All of this stuff is strategic.
Right. There we go. I love it.
Because we can circle this right back to her being rushed to the hospital.
Okay.
With that same numerology, 222 at 1037.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is the 33rd prime number.
Right.
This was a Masonic ritual in connection to her father.
1,037 rooms.
She also passed away 4 days actually after Elvis Presley's birthday, which would have been his birthday, right?
Wow.
His birthday just passed 4 days ago. Now we know that the number 4 is interesting because in Chinese culture, the number 4 is generally disliked
by people.
You know, just like how we dislike the number 13. Funny, right? 1 plus 3 still equals 4 though.
Yeah, and today is the 13th. Nice. So I can sit here and agree with this guy, right? Because we will all get caught up in that. That's how let's not go there.
But this is because the way that you say 4 in Chinese is the same way that you say death. So they avoid
Whoa.
buildings with the address number 4.
13.
Hotels. They avoid hotel. There's no
13th floor. Let's see if we're gonna talk about it, because I've known that for years. Hold on.
4th floor. Just like there's no 13th.
Okay, I didn't sit down. I didn't know that. There's no 4th floor. I never paid attention to that. 1, 2. I go downtown a lot, and there's a lot of buildings to jump on elevators, right? Never paid attention to there not being a 4th floor. I'm knowing that there's not a 13th floor. Learn something new.
Floor in America. There's no 4th floor, just like there's no 13th floor in America. So they avoid this number 4. And it's just interesting that her death comes 4 days after her father's birthday.
See how he break things down? He decodes stuff heavily.
Once again, with that death, even with her father dying on the 228th day of the year, just like death equals 228 in Sumerian. The English language multiplied by 6. Now, you just heard me say in the beginning that they was going by the mark of the beast system, mark of the beast, the number 6. So you know this Sumerian cipher is relevant in this decode. Right? Now we in the year of skull and bones. This is why these people are dropping like flies. And this is also why Lisa Marie Presley passed away 149 days after Elvis's death anniversary. Just like
I just saw a snippet of him talking about the year of Skull and Bones. That was an artist that just passed, I believe, either the top of this year, November or December. It was within the last 90 days. Who passed away, who dropped his first album, Skull and Bones. Check that out.
Skull and Bones equals 149 in the English language forwards. Now, mark of the beast. She also passed away 216 days before Elvis Presley's death anniversary this year. Just like Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6. Go on your calculator right now. 6 times 6 times 6, and you get 216. This is the mark of the beast system that we playing with.
That's crazy.
This is the mark of the beast system that's on our hands. And this is why she died at 54 years old. Mark of the beast equals 54. This is why her father, right? This is why she died in Calabasas, California. It's all on the mark of the beast. This is why her father died the way that he did.
All by design, guys. Whether we know it intentionally or not, we are programmed, but we're not. We're unaware. We have been. It goes deep, and I don't advise anyone who's dealing with anything remotely dark or negative, or have anxiety of anything, or who's depressed, or who's stressed, or who, what is the word? Just suffer from any mental health issues. Don't get yourself involved if it's going to send you down that path. That's me caring about your well-being, your mental health, and your concern of your day-to-day operations. Because it can take you down a path to try to discover some stuff that you don't want to discover. So I'll say proceed with the caution. I definitely would say that. But this is great, educational information, because the media is not going to break it down, but the media is breaking it down in so many ways. That's why it's highlighted in yellow. Yellow is what? The greatest form of marketing, because it does what? It advertises to the eye. You know what I mean? That's why you see individuals like Satan or Lucifer or just dark depicted images, whom in some photos have red eyes, other photos have yellow eyes, because it's, yeah. So we're going to finish this few seconds and we'll close this video.
of the beast. This is the same reason why Kobe died the way that he did. It's all on the mark of the beast.
Yellow again. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's highlighted. Highlighted. Reverse reduction. If you add 2 plus 3 plus 4, you get 9. If you add the 1 and the 9, the 1 and the 8, you get 9. It's the same thing. And go all the way down, you have 999. Come here and get into this Gematria calendar with y'all and break down my own observation of it and make it make sense. But I'll leave it up to Kinfolk, you know what I mean, to do that. Shout out to him. Y'all check out his channel. I haven't been able to check out majority of everything, but the few videos I saw, I was intrigued, and selecting this, I didn't know that this was his. I just looked at the, you know, the ritual sacrifice of Lisa Marie, RP to her, and her father and her son. The yellow guys.
Come
Come on, man.
on, man. And with that being said, man, I can conclude that this was, whether these people really passing away or not, this was a ritual sacrifice of her or the character of Lisa Marie Presley.
Got you, bro. For sure.
That's all we got for today, man.
All right. So yeah, for sure. That's all we got. We're gonna conclude that too. RP to Lisa, guys. Thank y'all for staying with me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for sticking to the end of the video. Please leave a like, comment down in the description below what you guys like to see next. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bell. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, most importantly. But as always, I love each and every last one of y'all. Wherever we're going up, remember I have the calendar lit. So positive vibes to everybody. They just blew. Positive vibes to everyone. There's smoke. Love y'all. As always, peace, love, respect, and positivity. Until next time.